Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jaspreet Kaur and I'll be taking you through the um, digital marketing concepts. Ideally, what happens is that most of the people understand digital marketing or online marketing as a concept which is related more towards social media, but that's actually not the case. So, digital marketing, if I take the term digital marketing consists of many, sub parts. Okay. And many of us, even while citing something like digital marketing or online marketing, do not know these subparts. So, first thing first, let me define digital marketing for you. Digital marketing is a component of marketing that utilizes internet and online based digital technologies, like, for example, desktops, mobile phones, digital media, other platforms to promote products and services. So, initially, when pre say the COVID times, this part was not that important, or should I say that online marketing was not important because there was physical retail and distribution. But come COVID, I think the physical retail had to suffer for months together. So, if we went into a lockdown, say in March, and we opened in June, so 3 months the retail has suffered. In the first, second waves, in the first wave, initially we were out for say 6 months. There was a lockdown, and people were not, even after the lockdown opens, people are skeptical about going to the market, physical retail. At that point of time, online retail or online marketing becomes very, very important. And this is not so only for consumer goods or white goods or mobiles and laptops. This is also so for for basic groceries. So, even for basic groceries, online portals have come up. For food, for restaurants, online portals have come up. So this is why digital marketing has become very important. So that marketplace, which was ideally a physical place, has now become a sort of a digital space. So all those competitors who were there in the physical space are now becoming competitors who are there in the digital space, right? So all our marketing strategies which we were doing traditionally now have to turn digital. Okay, that is the purpose of this subject digital marketing, or the subject online marketing. Now, what is digital marketing? It is any marketing done on the net or any marketing done online, number one. For digital marketing, unlike physical marketing, you need some equipment. So they have to be desktops, they have to be mobile phones, they have to be digital media. Thanks to the increased use of mobile phones in India and abroad, I think digital marketing has become even more popular among users, and thus this whole industry per se is increasing. Now, let me explain the components of digital marketing, because we are limited by saying that digital marketing is only social media, which is not actually true. Okay, it's not actually true. Digital marketing contains of many other things apart from just social media. So, the first component of digital marketing is branding. See, the name is digital marketing, so obviously it is a sub branch of marketing. So the first thing that we do digitally, and I'm going to give you an example of each of these from brands on the net. So when we say branding, it means to put my brand on the online portal. So I'm just not making my products available. I'm just not making my brand seen. I'm actually doing the branding exercise. I'm actually enhancing the image of the brand, and I have to do it online, and I cannot see my customer. So that is the challenge, in a physical retail. uh, we have a showroom, we have visual merchandising, we have merchandise, customer care executive. So at every point, there's a brand building being done. But how will you build a brand online where there are no customer care executives? You can't even see the customer, you can't talk to him, you can't show him the merchandise. So, how will you do a marketing in that sort of a scenario? So, that is what is the branding aspect. It consists of mostly marketing principles. So, branding consists of the basic marketing principles that are used in physical retail as well as in digital marketing. The second most important component of digital marketing is social media. So, when I say social media, it includes your WhatsApp also. So, even if a few of you are not that savvy on, say, Facebooks and Instagrams, even YouTube, watching a YouTube video is social media, chatting on WhatsApp is social media. So that's the power of social media. And even if I say that a customer or a user does not have an email ID, he or she will surely have an access to some social media. So it might not be an Instagram or a Facebook or a Twitter. It could just be WhatsApp or YouTube. So uh, I really doubt if there's anybody in India now who doesn't have an access to social media. So this is a very, very lucrative component for us to market our products online. The third component is content marketing. Now, when I'm marketing my product online, what am I marketing? I'm marketing my website, I'm marketing my blog, I'm marketing the pictures of the product, I'm marketing the description written about the product. So if you say that there's a company by the name of, say, Maybelline, and they are marketing something, they are marketing a product online. So what are they marketing? They are marketing nothing. They are just giving a detailing or specification of the product, trying to lure customers to the website. And if that content is good, now what is that content? It's a picture of that product which could lure you. It is also a description of the product that can lure you. So if these two contents are there on the website of the brand, you will go and purchase it. So ideally, because this is the online market, we are not physically going and talking to the customer. It is only the content all over the net. So it's not only on my website. What are people talking about me in social media? What are the reviews on websites which list my product? Okay, all these are contents. Okay, and we have to keep a very positive content online uh, to do a good branding, to be able to sell. Email marketing. Email marketing is a component of digital marketing which can't be done to everybody. It is something that can be done only to, say, a niche of people. Okay, everybody doesn't have an email ID. Everybody doesn't have an access to an email ID. Rather, vis-a-vis email ID, I think social media is a much more popular component of digital marketing, where a large set of audience can be absorbed or can be catered to. But when it comes to email marketing is very, very niche. uh, there are some things you can sell on email and some things you can't. So just imagine that there's a customer who's checking his emails in the morning. Emails are, of course, formal communication. So he has quite a few mails from his office. He has quite a few mails from his, uh, say, suppliers. Okay, some official mails from, say, in case of academics, it could be journals. So there's a lineup of official mails. You can't miss any mails because they're important, and you have to reply back to them also. So this is the mindset in which the person is sitting on his email. And suddenly there's a pop-up of Maybelline lipsticks or lip colors. Now just imagine the bent of mind with which the customer is sitting there. That bent of mind is formal. So if you want to sell him something, or if you want to lure him towards your brand, what should you be promoting on email? You should not be promoting lip colors on emails. Probably in that formal setup that he is, laptops, study programs of good institutions, training programs, uh, to some extent news channels talking about economics and the nation, These things can be promoted in that formal mindset that the person is in. But if you think that products like Maggie's and Lay's and Pepsi's and Maybellines and W's and Zara's can be promoted on email, you're mistaken. So that's why I say that although this is a crucial part of digital marketing, it is a very, very niche part because I have lesser number of customers who have an access to email. Number two, even if they have an access to email, I cannot sell everything over the email. There are very, very few products that I can sell over the email. Okay. The next component is video production, or sometimes we also say it's not only video, the images also. So graphics or video or images play a very, very vital part in digital marketing. So if I have my website, the first look of the website, if I have a social media page, the look of the page, the visuals or the videos that I put up on the page, the it is related to content, but here when I say video production or when I say images, it's more of that technical part of media. That is very, very crucial because this is the only thing by which I can attract the consumer. If the consumer does not get attracted with these few things, I mean the videos or the images, etc., I will lose my consumer. Okay, so video and images and graphics per se are a very crucial part of digital marketing, more in digital marketing than in physical retail, because physical retail I'm standing there in the showroom, but in digital marketing nobody is standing on your website. I mean, it's only these images which could draw the consumer or create a bounce rate. Search engine optimization, this is a very technical term, and some people get confused with this term. Let me put it easily. When you type a keyword on Google search or say MSN or any search engine, even if it is a search engine of Facebook or a search engine of Amazon or a search engine of Instagram, my brand should pop up on the first page. Okay, search engine optimization means the moment you type a keyword, okay, suppose you are searching for, suppose you're searching for non-veg items, okay, food non-veg items, and you put, okay, non-veg food items, buy non-veg food items. Now these are keywords. Now if Licious as a brand comes on the first page, well and good, its digital marketing is good, but if it does not, it's a very big failure. So search engine optimization or for a brand or for a website or for a blog means that when the customer types an appropriate keyword which is supposed to be linked with my website or with my brand and its website should open on the first page. And there's a very old saying which says that if you want to hide a dead body, hide it on the second page of Google, because nobody goes there. So I think 99.9% people, they select what they have to buy from the first page of Google. So despite the fact that I'm very good in product, I'm very good as a brand, but I'm landing up on the second page of Google for an appropriate keyword that my customer is adding to it, I am a failure when it comes to digital marketing. That is search engine optimization. You might say that, so I mean, many people feel that search engine optimization is organic. When I say organic, it's like natural. So the Google crawler goes on searching, and whichever brand is the most popular, it will list it there. You're mistaken. All these services are paid services, so there are methods in which we can bring our brand to the first page of Google. Okay, even if we are an unknown brand, even if we are a startup company, still we can bring the brand on the top page of Google, that is the first page of Google, if not the top search, at least on the first page of Google, if my digital marketing strategies are good. Okay, let me go to the next thing, which is web design. Now, when I say web design, it is primarily my website. See, um, Whether it is social media, whether it is email marketing, whether it is search engine optimization through Google search engines. End of the day, the purpose is that the customer should land up on my website. If I have done a very successful marketing strategy on emails, very successful marketing strategy on social media, very successful marketing strategy on Google, but when the customer lands up to my web page is such that the customer doesn't even browse it and walks out of the website, something which is called a bounce rate. Okay, if that is the case with my website is of no use. So half the battle, rather more than half the battle, is won when through email marketing, social media ads, search engine optimization through Google, I can bring the customer to my website. But half the battle is still left because this person who has come to my website hasn't got lured by my website and is probably going back to Google and opening another website of my competitor. So that's my biggest failure. So while we are working on all these things to increase traffic means the number of hits the website gets. So if we are trying all these strategies to increase the traffic on the website, we have to make sure that when the person reaches the website, he should not bounce back. Okay. Another component which is very famous nowadays is the app development. So nowadays there are many brand apps. Okay. Many a times if you see on social media, if you see the videos of influencers, okay, the ones who make content, comic content, very famous influencers like say Ashish Chanchlani, etc. So most of them in their content itself, they have started promoting a few apps of companies. So every brand today is into mobile marketing. App development is a part of something called mobile marketing. Here what happens is that same website which is there on, which would look very good on a desktop, the moment the screen goes to the mobile, it might not look good. And an app is something which makes my access to website or navigation to the website so easy that people don't need a desktop to go to my website. I can operate the website through the app. So all banks in India nowadays have an app. Or retail outlets are having an app where you can, and it's easy. It's more convenient on a mobile. So if you're sitting in a metro for 1 hour or sitting in your car for 1 hour, of course somebody else should be driving. So if that is the case, you keep on browsing all the products, okay, in your mobile. It's a long journey and it's a very good time pass. And meanwhile, of course, you do good to the brand to whom you're browsing, because you do order one or two products while browsing because you're free. Okay. And this is why mobile marketing or having a brand app on the mobile and which can function through a mobile. So it should be able to function through a mobile and function well through a mobile. Okay, so these are the major components of digital marketing. And all of you who thought that it was only limited to social media would now see that it is a larger domain. Online marketing, e-commerce, digital marketing, these are all related fields, and they are much more larger than what we think they are.